All right, I got this Khaleej Times article which was titled UAE employees work 7 unpaid overtime hours per week on an average, survey suggests. Okay, I'll give you my thoughts about this and feel free to let me know yours. Okay, I've summarized it and I'm going to give you just the key points and I will criticize the points which I feel is either wrong or diluted. So feel free to correct me in the comment section. Number one is they say 7 unpaid overtime hours. So if you take a 5-day work week, 7 hours is around 1 hour, 24 minutes, which is absolute and utter garbage. It's nonsense. You seriously expect that employees, especially who are expats, work only 1 hour, 1.5 hour extra time. Given the fact that I lived there, 35 plus years, and I literally am in touch with the friends, relatives, people who are staying in UAE. It's not 1.5 hour that you're staying overtime. It's sometimes 3 hours, 4 hours. Sometimes people actually stay 24 hours if they have a deadline to complete. And you might say, oh, that is just once a while. No, that is not just once a while. It can be even once a week. In fact, on an average, my opinion, okay, on an average, people generally work at least 4 hours. 4 hours they work extra overtime. Okay, and the reason for this is very simple: work never finishes. Expats always have targets more than what they can achieve, and it's not just a competitive workplace. People have their dreams, they have their ambitions, they want to impress the boss, the management. And yes, then there are those idiots who just have nothing else to do at home. So they just prefer to waste time and show the boss, see, boss, I'm working here. Okay. So I would say generally 4 hours per day, and it's not 1.5 hour, which is absolute utter nonsense. And me personally, when I coach and consult clients, I tell them, see, listen, your whole life is going to be spent chasing money. Okay, you're going to earn money, you're going to save money, and you're doing so until the day you die or you can't work anymore. So people who genuinely want to earn money, build their brand, achieve their dreams, their success, whatever, they're not going to work only 1 hour extra. And I'm not talking of 1 hour spend time chit-chatting, near the water cooler or in the pantry. Those are idiots. They will always be there. Okay. So first one is the headline itself needs to be changed. So what it says is average unpaid overtime, 7 extra hours, adding to 3.5 days of unpaid overtime. It's not 3.5 days, boss. Okay. Every day you're literally working half a day extra, half a working day. Okay. Work-life balance impact. 76% of employees believe their work-life balance worsened from COVID-19. Whether before COVID or after COVID, I would say the working hours have always been long. Okay, it's nothing like after COVID it became worse. Okay, so it's just a mindset. 59% of the employees find it hard to switch off. I would say that unless you're some Gora, white skin, Western passport holder, or you're Emirati, normal, average Emirati, you can't switch off from work. You just can't, especially if you're an expat, because even when they have their holidays, okay, even though they're with their family, they're constantly thinking about work. Yes, I could only tell you one thing, that when there is a, say, Saturday half day or Saturday, Sunday off, they plan all the working, household chores and all that. But when Sunday comes, it's like before Sunday gets over, they're already pre-planning about the whole week. So that is one part. The other thing is, for someone who's ambitious, I don't think there is such a thing called holiday, because they'll constantly, now BlackBerry is not there, so they would constantly look at their laptops and their smart devices, on emails from the bosses. In fact, I'll tell you something. I still have clients who, when they take off, they literally get emails from their boss on when you come back to office, ABCD is there. You have to complete all this. So they have a choice. Either they respond immediately or they respond once they go back to office. So if you're ambitious, what do you think you're going to do? And yeah, there are people who don't care a damn, who'll respond only after they come back to work. But I doubt the management or the boss is going to look at them favorably and consider them for any bonus or promotions. That's how it is. Okay, even multinational companies, you can be rest assured these guys are just like the BlackBerry, 24/7, always zoned in work because they don't want their position of power for someone else to take it. Okay, after hours, 90% of the employees work from work emails and calls outside official hours. It's normal. All of them do it. Employee sentiments. 55% of the employees feel beyond official hours is expected out of them. 55%? I would say all of them. Unless you are carefree and you don't give any importance to work. 43%, by the way, unless, of course, you're in some kind of work, like, let's say you are cabin crew for Emirates Airlines and you're working those 3 days non-stop, then 3 days, obviously, they'll allow you to switch off. But you see the level of work and the type of work, those are low level. Okay, cabin crew and all that. But if you're talking of a senior manager, director, I don't think they are going to take it for granted. They're going to work, man. I mean, literally, look at anybody, whether it's a freelance, even me. I don't need to focus 24/7 on work. I don't have a boss. But I'm just built that way because we love the sound of money. We love the sound of enhancing, increasing our brand. And we know that there is a very short lifespan for us to earn money. And yes, the expense ticking meter never stops. 43% fear that not working extra hours could result in someone else getting their job. Job insecurity is high in the Middle East. 34% feel loyal to their company, but the company doesn't reciprocate loyalty. See, over here, neither you nor the company is loyal to each other. You're just loyal to yourself. If the company doesn't pay you salary, I doubt you're going to work. And if you don't work, the company is not going to keep you. The only difference being is the company is a little cold-blooded when it takes decisions. And for anybody who works for free for a company, I mean, hats off to you. I have to admire your loyalty, patriotism, selflessness, and I wish you all the best because I don't know how far you're going to get rewarded, at least in the Middle East. Okay, unless, of course, the CEO or the owner of the company knows it explicitly and is a fair person. Okay, generational perspectives. Younger employees are more likely to push back against unpaid overtime. Younger employees and the new generation, they don't care a damn. When I was young, I didn't care a damn. So now it's their turn. 50% of younger employees consider quitting such work for better work-life balance. You don't have any bloody responsibility. You don't take life seriously. For you, work-life balance is so important. You're young. Enjoy yourself. Okay, when you start getting older and your bank balance is low and you don't have money and you see other people enjoying life because they have earned more money and they're climbing up, then you'll feel like shit. So when you're young, chalta hai, no problem. Work-life balance, only 26% of employees report having a good work-life balance. I think in UAE, it's if you have enough and more money, the men, especially the men, they are very happy. I don't know how many men or people are looking forward to stay at home and be with their wife and kids. Unless, of course, you're some labor class guy or working in the sun, then obviously you need your holidays and your time off. Means low level, low pay, low responsibility. 60% find it harder to disconnect despite remote working options. I'm not at all a fan of this remote working culture. Okay. Unless, of course, means, okay, if you are staying in, let's say, India and the work is in Dubai, or you're staying in Dubai and the work is in London, fine, I can understand. But if it's like walking distance or driving this thing to the office, remote working does not work. That is my opinion. Maybe you guys are more comfortable working from home. I know you'll say, oh, what a hypocrite. You're working from home. Well, this is my office. Nobody's coming here. My wife, kid, nobody. Whole day. Okay. Until I open the door, they don't come in. So it's work, serious. Future expectations, nearly half the employees would accept a pay cut. That is rubbish, utter rubbish, because people who are in the Middle East, they are come there to earn money. They're not come there to relax and take it easy, because when you don't have a job and don't have a visa, they'll throw you out. 66% of younger employees prefer 4-day work week. Younger generation, if you give them even 1-day work week, or if you give them don't come to work and I'll pay you salary, also they'll be happy. Okay. Experts suggest reducing work hours could improve employee overall health. Yeah, who your father is going to pay the bills and give them opportunities, especially when they're expats. See, unless you're a local, Emirati, and the government is supporting you, and yes, you have enough and more money, like your father is rich or you have enough and more savings, then fine. Otherwise, if you are hand to mouth, or if you are a person who really has a fixed time whereby you have to earn and work and you have to save for your children's education and for your retirement because you don't know what's going to happen in the future, then come there for a holiday. Yes, you'll enjoy life to the fullest, but you're not looking to work less, because if you do, you're going to be replaced soon. And given today's climate of job insecurity, I don't think there is anybody who's actually looking forward to work less and lose their job. Anyway, good, bad, ugly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is my view. You let me know yours. You guys take care.